Let me start this video off with a couple of things. First of all, I'm not a doctor. If you have pain in your ears, you need to go see a doctor. I'm not one. This is a safe and effective way to treat yourself at home if you have earwax buildup or hardened earwax in there. Second of all, I want to know, when you play, do you use ear protection? It's a really important question that I don't think enough people ask, and if you don't, you should. Thirdly, we got the Weak Hand Boot Camp coming out at the end of this week. It's going to be a downloadable series. It's all about getting your weak hand, whether that be your right or your left, in shape. Post your answer in the comments section to whether you use earplugs or ear protection at all, and watch the rest of this video to kind of learn how to take care of that nasty earwax buildup. I'm going to take a second and discuss some nasty, funky stuff. Earwax. As musicians or anyone else that is in a high volume environment, we're shoving things in our ears. So whether those be in-ear monitors, whether those be earplugs, things, foreign objects going into the holes of our face are not really great. So shoving an earplug in your ear is not the natural way that your ear's supposed to function, right? It's supposed to be left open. Now, earwax is a good thing. It's kind of nature's way of cleaning your ear out. So I'm not a big proponent of constantly washing your ears out and going to the doctor and having them scraped out and cleaned. I'm just not a big proponent of that. I think the body should be left to function how it does function, and that is letting the earwax do its job. But every now and then, as I found out yesterday, and I found out in the past, so I use a lot of in-ear monitors. So these guys, molded in-ear monitors, they go down, they're molded into the ear canal of my ear. I also use a lot of earplugs, whether they be molded earplugs or regular earplugs. I'm still shoving things in my ear, and what that does is that shoves that earwax down into the ear. Yesterday, I went to Forks Drum Closet here in Nashville, and John Dials, who is with Livewires, that's who I endorse for in-ear monitors. And let me just take a second and say, if you like in-ear monitors or you just want some high-end headphones, then you need to check out Livewires. They're really great. Their customer service is fantastic. It's the reason I'm with them. And they're affordable. So like $280, $290 for a set of molded in-ear monitor headphones. They sound phenomenal. Dual drivers. They also have triple drivers. Nonetheless, I went to meet John at Forks Drum Closet because we were going to do some molds and different things. Well, we go looking in my ear, and this side's fine. We look in this side, and both of us are like, oh, snap. What is that? It's an impacted ear, so my earwax is completely, it's created a wall over the interior of my ear. I've noticed some ringing in that ear, and I've noticed a little pain in that ear when I'll wear an earplug, and those are sure signs, as I've known in the past, that you have an impacted ear. If it gets too bad, you need to go to the doctor. But if we just have some earwax buildup that's crusted and hard in there, there are things you can do at home that will remedy that and get rid of that hardened earwax. Now, let me just preface this by saying, do not go shoving things in your ear. I don't want you shooting a water pick directly in your ear. I don't want you putting sharp objects in your ear. I don't want you putting Q-tips in your ear. That is, those are not healthy things to do for your ears. So let me just say that as a disclaimer. What you can do is get some liquids, and we can actually put a few drops in our ears and soften that earwax. So what kind of liquids would we be talking about? We'd be talking about hydrogen peroxide, mineral oil, baby oil, or you can get an actual product like this. Debrox is an earwax removal aid. What this does is you can tilt your head, put 5 to 10 drops of it in there. That's all we need. And you put those 5 to 10 drops in there and you let them sit for 5 to 6 minutes. We tilt the head over. You can also put a piece of cotton right there if you need to kind of keep the moisture in there. But it usually takes about 24 hours to really go through this process. So we put it in there. We let it drain out. Overnight, put a towel over your pillow. I know this is gross. This is disgusting, right? We're going to have stuff come out of our ear, but put your towel over your pillow so you don't mess your pillowcase up. Lay on that side and sleep on that side. Gravity's going to naturally start to bring some of that out of your ear. The next day when you get in the shower, let the water run into that ear. Don't stream it directly into the ear, but just let it run into that ear, kind of so you can get some water in your ear. Then turn it over and get it out. You may need to repeat this a couple times, but this is a very safe and effective way to remove built-up earwax in our ears. And we have to deal with this as musicians or as people that work in a high-volume environment. We're going to have to deal with this. So please do yourself a favor. Clean out your ears every now and then, especially if you use earplugs, which you should be using ear protection every time you play. I have my whole life, which is why I've had to go to the doctor a couple times and have my ears flushed out because it gets so impacted with stuff, because I do use in-ear monitors and earplugs a lot when I play. Please take my advice. Clean your ears out. We'll talk to you soon.